Ciao ragazzi, hi guys, welcome back to another video. It's a sunny day today in beautiful Amsterdam and we have a deep voice today, so it's gonna be a radio-like episode. Welcome back to my channel, it's great to see you. Hope we can have a good day together. Today we're gonna have a cup of coffee and we're gonna discuss about what's in my wish list, what's in my favorite list, what I wanna buy, what I have my eyes on. It's gonna be a great inspiration to discuss some cool accessories, some cool tops, some cool shoes, and overall just like some cool brands and some pieces that I found that I'm intentionally waiting on buying. Don't forget to follow, don't forget to like. It's always great to see you. So let's have a cup of coffee and let's get into it. Today I'm having a bad hair day, so I'm wearing this hat. I swear I lived in New York, so I'm not just a poser. Yeah, this is happening. Fit check, so today I'm wearing this gray chunky overshirt from Garmin Workshop. It's a spring-like day, so hopefully I'm just gonna be wearing white t-shirt that's from Uniqlo. And I have a pair of regular fitting overpants made of Ventla material. Is a fantastic cotton fiber that expands when contacting water. And I have a pair of Balance by J. Jown. Today I'm gonna go hopefully to a nice coffee spot to look at some ceramics, so I really wanted to flex and celebrate spring. Yeah. But that's the fit. Aside from the horrible hat, everything else is flowing very well. You have to know something about me. I only have stereotypical hats, so I have like a Arc'teryx beanie, Arc'teryx cap. I have a $1,000,000 hat, so you will soon see a collection and you see how bad the situation is, yeah. The coffee's down the tank, we can start. So let's start like building an outfit. So we're gonna start with the top. I have 3 favorite jackets that are currently in my list and my want to buy purchase. The first one is a Uniqlo U trench coat. You know my passion for Uniqlo U. I also mentioned it in this video, and I think that overall what they're offering is great. Sometimes you can find a steal on second-hand pre-loved platforms like Vinted, for example, and you can really get an even bigger steal because maybe people didn't like what they bought, they cannot return it, etc. I really like how it fits, how it flows. I think it's a very formal piece that can be played down or can be played up, so it can also be really formal. I'm trying to keep it as clean as possible with colors, so I think this can be a great addition to your wardrobe. I would recommend everyone just, look for a trench. This is my wanna buy. I don't own currently a trench coat, and this is for sure something that I would like to get into it, especially for a reasonable price point. I think these retail for around $130. But you can find them used or anyways in great condition for around $60, which is really a steal. I'm keeping an eye on that for sure. Then we have the Vollebak Indistructible Jacket. Vollebak, if you guys don't know, is this brand from the UK. They really focus on processes and materials. They're basically like the next level of like sportswear and performance wear. They work with metal fibers. They prepare like capsule hoodies to sleep if you are flying. So the idea was like, okay, let's make clothes for the future. They make like apocalypse jacket that you can wear if society ends, you're living off grid. The concept behind the brand is really, really cool. They're inventing a lot of materials. They're working with bioceramics, for example, for t-shirts, carbon fibers for existence. They're working a lot with Dyneema. And in this case, they took the idea of like a denim jacket, which in the 1800s used to be like a miner worker cowboy jacket. And they decided to give it a natural, updated twist. So the idea was like, okay, let's work with Dyneema, let's work with the strongest fibers available on the market and reinvent it. I saw the item in real life. It's incredibly lightweight. I really like it. I hope it's not too slim fit / biker-like, but I really have my eyes on it and I would recommend you guys check out Vollebak. It's incredibly expensive, but it's really like top-notch research, and if you can find it used, of course, they're better. I really like their reflective running jackets collection. That's very nice. They also have an indestructible line with puffers. They have puffers, for example, made out of copper that kills all the bacteria, and overall is a very nice brand. Keep in mind, it's a bit hard to find them. They don't have retailers here in continental Europe. Keep your eyes on Vollebak. That's cool shit. It's a bit geeky, but it's cool. And then the third jacket that I have in my sight is this Boneville reflective jacket. As you guys know, I'm a fan of Massimo Osti, and he worked at a few projects, a few brands. Of course, he worked at CP Company, he created CP Company, then he created Stone Island. He also had another brand that was called Boneville. And this reflective jacket, I think, really represented kind of 80s, 90s excitement for clothing. It's a beautiful red reflective jacket. The brand is underrated, and I think it's a nice way of paying homage of that kind of style without going for the hype brand like City Company or Stone Island, with the badge on the arm. I really like this jacket. It's in brand new with text condition, and I might buy it. Of course, it's red, which is not the easiest material, but I think Boneville, especially their Arctic range, if you are into like story and menswear and you wanna go for something still beautiful and high quality but low key, you can go for something like this. Of course, this has like a reflective spalmatura and so it's coated, and I absolutely love it. This is really something that belongs in a museum. Yeah. So we discussed outerwear, then we're gonna discuss tops. I have 3 tops that I like to talk about. Again, these are like interesting tops that I found. The first top is this Stone Island mesh badge sweater. The mesh badge was a limited edition that was done in between 2007 and 2008. Last collection of Paul Harvey, the iconic designer at Stone Island, before he left. And you can really see this mesh badge collection. They have the beautiful snowflake jacket, which I absolutely adore. You have also the opaque nylon puffer, which has been referred to a lot of times in the channel. It's a rather unique piece, and I really like this sweatshirt. I really like the badge, and I think it's just a fun, quirky way to pay homage, just spending $100. So this is for sure on my list. Then we have this Lack of Guidance hoodie. Lack of Guidance is a very interesting brand based in Amsterdam. It's a small brand, local brand, and they're focusing on football, soccer inspired kits, jerseys, tracksuits, and the whole aesthetics from like the good golden era football, so like 80s, 90s, 2000s. I really like what they're doing. I had the pleasure to meet one of the founders. We actually worked together at an event and a photo shoot for CP Company, and I kind of like this hoodie. I think it's really nice to support your local businesses, so go check Lack of Guidance. They have some really nice cool kits. And then the third one is this Stone Island reversible sweatshirt from the 1990s. I think this shirt, as you guys can see, has 2 different layers, not a lot of branding, it's really low key, but I like this kind of 80s, 90s hippie vibe and utilitarian aspect to it. Before military came into the picture, it was also like really fun brands called CP Company in Stone Island. So I absolutely love this piece. It's really unique, and I might get it just to have fun during spring. If we're discussing footwear, again, that's very important. I have 2 shoes for you. One, if you're a runner, you need balance, go check out the Saucony Guide. I currently have a few pairs of Saucony Guide 15, but I really wanna need a pair of Saucony Guide 16, which is in this blue colorway. They really work. Again, you don't wear your running shoes during the dates or important stuff, but if you're a runner, running is cool. Try the Saucony Guide if you need more balance when you're landing with your foot. And another pair of shoes I really need to talk about is the Birkenstock Tokios. Since I moved here in the Netherlands, I bought my pair of Birkenstocks, as I showed in this video, and I love them. They're so comfortable inside of the house, outside of the house. I really wanted to go for a black pair of Birkenstocks, but then I discovered the 1774, which is their basically high quality made in Germany line of premium line of Birkenstock. I don't know honestly if the hype is worth it, but looking at that release, looking at the quality in theory, should be better quality leather, it should be a lighter shoes with a better sole. Of course, for a hefty price tag, so I will let you know, guys, if I ever get my hands on a pair of Birkenstock 1774s. Anyways, these are the Birkenstock Tokios. I really like the model. It's basically a Birkenstock Boston with like an additional closer for the back. I'm gonna go, I think, as soon as I find a good deal and buy a pair of Birkenstock Tokios. They're really sleek in this black leather, and you should absolutely check them out. It's an underrated model. Yes. To finish up our outfits and our video of today, we're going to discuss about 3 accessories that I fancy, and they have like different stories behind them. First thing I want to talk about is Barhtelay and this beautiful Barhtelay watch. As you guys might know, I'm into watches, automatical watches. That's something that interests me, and I think it's especially important to have like a unique timepiece and differentiate yourself from others. That's why I think it's really important to have, maybe like a sports watch, like in this case with this Baltic Aquascarf. Or you can go, of course, for like a dress watch. In this case, it's a Barhtelay. Barhtelay is a French jewelry brand based in Paris with Swiss movement that was really popular in the 60s, 70s, and 80s. And of course, it kind of died down with the crisis of quartz. I think it's a great offering, super sleek. These are new old stock, so brand new with tags, never worn. A beautiful dress watch from Barhtelay. I like this kind of tonneau case, and this is really my wanna buy watch, let's be honest. And I will buy it, hopefully. It's kind of my Cartier, but it's more underrated. So check it out, Alexis Alexis Barhtelay or Barhtelay is a great watch maker, especially for dress watches, also women's watches, let's say elegant formal watches. Then I really need to get myself this kit. This is the kit of 3 books, so it's Ideas from Massimo Osti, Stone Island Storia, Stone Island Archivio. I always wanted this book since before the hype. I remember Stone Island exhibition 2012. I really need them. I'm looking for them, and I'm gonna make a video for sure about the books. Of course, I have a CP Company one, but I need to expand my collection, especially for references, archival pieces, and of course for my own knowledge. So that's also in the wanna buy list. And the final thing is these 2 beautiful accessory pieces from Stone Island from the 1980s, 1990s. You can see it's really inspired by sailing, this kind of bags with these awkward logos, kind of rucksack. I really like how crispy these 2 are and how good they look, so they're also in the radar, let's say. So guys, the coffee's over. It was great to just guide you through a little bit what's in my cart, what's in my wish list, and what I would like to buy. If you have any questions about the brands I talk about, if I was talking too fast, if you have any opinion, just let me know, guys. I'm always happy to read the comment. Don't forget to follow me on Vinted at Sharp Paris. I also sell and deal some pieces that are not good in my wardrobe anymore, trying to clear out, you know. It was great to see you. Hope you have a beautiful day. See you the next one. Love you. Bye.